Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Wednesday, Hump Day, and it's June 14th. We got a big economic news to go over today, so we'll start right in with it. We'll start with the Consumer Price Index, also known as the CPI, for the month of May. So back in April, we had went up 0.2%. Forecast supposed to be 0 for the month of May, like it didn't do anything, and it actually contracted. It went down 0.1%. Now, if you strip out the food and energy, we get the core CPI for the month of May. And back in April, we had went up 0.1%. Forecast supposed to go up to 0.2% for May, but only went up 0.1%. Now, this is interesting because this is our another index that we use for the inflation on the consumer level. And now, the regular consumer price index dropped at one point about 4 months ago. We were up to 2.7% inflationary numbers, and now we're down to about 1.9 year over year. Now, if the core CPI went from 1.9 down to 1.7%, so we're trying to get inflation up a little bit, even to 2%, and because potentially the reason being is that we have the Fed rate hikes, inflation's going backwards again. So it'll be interesting to see once we get the PCE if that's gone backwards again, because that's last couple times that's gone down as well. Now, to move on, we got the retail sales here for the month of May. So back in April, it went up 0.4%. Forecast for May is supposed to do nothing. Instead, it dropped 0.3%. Now, if you take out the big ticket items like autos, we got again, back in April went up 0.4%, and May is supposed to go up to 0.1%, and again it went down. It dropped 0.3%. So retail sales obviously wasn't very good this month or May. And then I shouldn't say last, but we got business inventory. So we had an increase of inventories back in March at 0.2%. And in April, it dropped 0.2%. So again, not the greatest numbers here. There'll be greatest data we're seeing so far today. And then later today, we'll get the at about 11 o'clock, 11:15 Pacific Standard Time, we'll see the FOMC statement come out here. They'll be giving their decision. So we're expecting a quarter rate hike, but what the investors are really going to be looking for is, if they're changing wording, especially with inflation coming down, some of the economic data we're starting to see is softening a little bit. So they want to see about the trade balance, the balance sheet, see how when they're gonna start reducing their balance sheet and how they're gonna do it. So those are some things they're gonna be looking for in this statement. So expect some possible volatility later this afternoon here. Now, right now the stock market is down. Quite a bit of it is the data there, but also kind of positioning itself ahead for the Fed statement. Earlier today, we also had, at a congressional baseball practice. One of the congressmen got shot. There's a person that shot about 5 people, including the majority whip leader, Scalise. That got hit in the hip. I guess he hit in the hip. They did get the shooter in D.C. there, or Northern Virginia. That was also on the news. Here's how it's affecting the bond market. The bond market is taking off wildly. We're up currently about 41 basis points. As you can see, we even touched on the second resistance level here. So we got a definite improvement here on pricing today. So we went way above that 200-day moving average. We're kind of selling in. It looks like where we were before, early last week, where the rates were a little bit better. It looks like we're kind of selling in there. So stay tuned. See if this stays to where it is, or if we're gonna get, or if it's gonna pull back. But this will be, again, this could set the stage for maybe some better pricing here moving forward. So just get prepared for some volatility to go one way or the other once the statement comes out. All right, so rates are better so far this morning. Hopefully, you may want to come over to, stay tuned. Come over to Twitter, and I'll give you more updates on Twitter over Mike Bjork if you want to get more updates throughout the day. So today might be a real good day for that. All right, folks. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.